Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. and I'm here today to bring you the review for Toriko chapter 332. Now I'm going to talk about the most important stuff first and then just talk about the little other bits after that. So I think that the most important thing about this chapter was everything with Komatsu and this weird guy, I don't know his name, and this weird guy that's been sitting outside the yard. I think that's where the most important things in the chapter happen. And what happens here is we learn about this whole soul trading thing that's going on, this whole project that this little kid's mum's working on. This is where we find all of that out. And we basically learn that how it goes back to the times where where the residents of Blue Grill were slaves to the Nitro. And we find out how the Nitro did the whole thing where they was forcing gourmet cells into all the people of Blue Grill, and we know that some of them adapted to the cells and some of them didn't, and there was these people that didn't, and I think the numbers that was given was 10% of the population of Blue Grill. They were considered handicapped basically. And so what happened to these people was these people are most likely the people that live in the slums of Blue Grill. And what they did, basically what started to happen was every 6 months or so, there would be people, they'd just take random people out of the slums of Blue Grill and test them to see if there's any irregularities in their bodies or just something basically wrong with them. We find out that how basically in this chapter that this little boy was taken because he's got a sense there's something wrong with his senses basically, where he can't smell where things are coming from, and he can't taste food properly. So basically what we find out that happens to these people is that if there's something wrong with them, their souls are traded, and then once their souls are traded, they're made to do manual labor, and this is why Blue Grill looks all nice and pretty and all that, because of this whole soul trading process. And obviously now Komatsu hears this and he just wants to save this little kid. So he's like to this guy, where are you? Oh, I mean, not where are you, where is he? Tell me where he is. And he does do that. One thing I do want to mention is how this guy in the mask that's talking to Komatsu, he got really, like, I don't know what the word to describe it would be, but once he tasted Komatsu's cooking, he was like he became really interested in him. He was like, yo, so what's your name? Who are you? And he just had, to me, it seemed like he had this look in his eye like, oh my gosh, like, this guy is something special. And Komatsu is special, really. He's an amazing food luck and all that, so maybe it's going on to something along them lines to why this guy was bugging out when he tasted Komatsu's cooking. Yeah, that's it for that part. All the other stuff that happened in the chapter, in the beginning of the chapter, we are introduced to the 5-10 shells, and the first thing I want to say is that the first one we're introduced to was very impressive. We see her, I think she kind of looks like Orochimaru. I don't know if that's just me, but yeah, I think she looks like Orochimaru from Naruto. But yeah, we see her. The first time I read this chapter, I thought it was just one book. But we get to actually, when I read it again, I actually saw that it was 2 books. And we find out later on this chapter that these 2 books are over 500 pages long. And she just like reads both of them within a matter of seconds. And that's really impressive. I would like to be able to read that fast boy. Oh yeah, that's the most impressive bit of the beginning of the chapter. Well, for the rest of the chapter, we just get to see the 5-10 shells interact with each other, and yeah, we see that they're not friends because they were arguing, willing to kill one another, and that was funny. That was funny in a sense. We also do get to find out through this beginning bit of the chapter that it was Ichiri who brought these books to Blue Girl. So we obviously find out through that Ichiri has probably had some interaction with the 5-10 shells before. They go on to say how Like, he's an old man. Some of them were saying he's an old man, and some of them saying like, no, he's young, he's young. But we also get to find out through this that Ichiryu is stronger than Don Slimes, and we've seen Don Slimes get angry and shake his fist at the mention of Ichiryu's name before. So I'm guessing they had a fight of some sorts, and Don Slimes lost. So this is kind of a testament of Don Slime's strength, because unless you're foolish, you wouldn't want to mess with Ichiryu, because you probably just sense how powerful Ichiryu is off the bat. So this is probably a testament to how strong Don Slimes is, because just by looks alone, and just by what I've seen of Don Slimes alone so far, he doesn't seem like a stupid person or like a cocky person to just go and fight someone that he's not able to at least match up against. As the chapter goes on, we find out how Don Slimes is actually the king of Blue Girl, and the civilization, all the people within Blue Girl, some can see him, some who can't, but regardless of seeing or can't see him, the feelings are the same, and that's how like they're loyal to their king, they respect their king. I think the chapter mentions worship, I can't remember, but long story short, they're all loyal to their king. So we find out who will be participating in this battle on the Toriko team side of things, and it's the oil guy, the millisecond guy, Komatsu's chick, the ninja chick, and okay, I've forgotten the fifth one. But basically they wanted Komatsu to participate, so they've been trying to call him to get him down there, but they haven't been. At the end of the chapter they do manage to get hold of him, but Komatsu wants to go to this other place as well, so we don't really know what he's going to be doing. Is he going to participate or is he not? Also in the chapter we get to find out that this competition is going to be judged by the S10, and now these are the spiritual tasters, I think it was, and we basically find out the gourmet worlds. No, is it gourmet worlds? Basically the gourmet worlds version of the G7, and they'll be judging this competition, and apparently it's rare to get them all together all at one time, and it's been centuries since the last time they did it. And yeah, and the chapter ends with Don Slimes, and he's just there like, can't wait for this to start. Like he knows it's gonna be amazing or something. So I'm really interested to see what kind of competition it's gonna be. Is it just like strictly cooking, or is it gonna be like the cooking games arc? I've forgotten what that arc was exactly called right now, but yeah, I'm really interested to see what this competition will involve. So hopefully that will start up next week. So for this chapter I'm going to give it a 3.5 star rating, slightly better than your usual chapter, plus we got like some clarification into more about what this soul trading actually involves. So yeah, I'm going to call it a review. So like always guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care, have a nice day.